That's a great question. And and that's a we can go a lot of different ways with that, but I'm going to try to condense that down to, I want to say, an understanding, a feeling in life. We heard this. I don't even know if it's a proverb. I don't even know what it is, but it's like, we know what we know what we don't know, and we don't know what we don't know. I think when people are very open, vulnerable to stepping into what they don't know about what they don't know about themselves, about a skill set, about a belief system, about a principle, about life, um, and we don't let uncertainty, we don't let a negative spin on uncertainty rule the roost, those people win. At any point you have scarcity creep in, you give yourself a no. Like, think about how many times on your journey you give yourself a no because of fear. I don't want to get rejected. I'm not ready to put that campaign out there yet. Um, I'm scared to invest in my marketing budget. I'm scared to spend that money. I don't know if I'll get the return. I'm scared to invest in myself. I'm scared to do this. Um, well, what if I act for 3 months in a row and I don't get the result? Does that work? I mean, we come to all these scenarios, and the people who win, they're not scared. They may be scared, but they step into it. They deal with it. They just keep going in spite of uncertainty or fear. And I'll zero in on this, but in a general framework, if you were to sit me down in a room and interview somebody, I know if they're going to succeed or not. I know. I could tell you right away if they're going to win or not. It's a mindset, it's a perspective. And to make it even simpler, here's what it is. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to reach the goal that you have? And chances are, whatever it takes is going to include the thing you fear the most. Are you going to do that? Those people who do that win every time. So, I mean, you guys want to ask me questions. It's like, ask me a question on how you can step into the thing you fear the most. If you're really looking for transformation, I'd be happy to help you. I had the fears. If it was, marketing budget, investing in myself, taking action, saying this story that I never said before, shooting a video, holy crap, the ideology of that, like, sometimes it's crippling. But in a general mindset and approach, if I sit down and they're willing to do what it takes, it doesn't mean they're foolish. It doesn't mean they're haphazard in their discernment or action taking, but their mindset is, I'm stepping into it. That person's going to win. And I think it's the person with no experience that comes up with all these reasons on why they give themselves a no, and they think it's best for them, but they don't really know because they haven't done it before. Your ego's a really slick, cunning manipulator. Your ego is, all of our egos are, to ourselves mostly, right? We lie to ourselves the most. We hold ourselves unaccountable the most. It's that relationship with us, the honesty minus that fear, that are we willing to stand in it? Because if I were to ask people, like, let's say there's an obstacle, and I would speak outside of themselves and talk about what does it take to succeed, they're going to tell me. They know what success is. It's not like they don't. They know how to think. They know what they should be doing if they were to look at it outside themselves. And the next thing we got to peel back is, well, why aren't you stepping into any facet of your business to break through? Because I've seen 70-year-olds do it. I've seen men, women, I've seen people with no education, people with the highest education, people with massive success, I've seen every walk of life do it. And I can zero into like business stuff that'll help you break through. We'll get there. But from like an overarching principle, let me ask this to everybody. What do you feel stopping you? What do you feel you need based on your perspective to win or to break through, to start making the sales that you need? Now, if you just joined and you're like 2 weeks in, just take that with a grain of salt. It's like, but here's why I'll just bring this up. You guys may sense that I'm pretty intense about this stuff, right? It's like I just can't even help myself. You can even ask like John and Mike or Mitch. Like even when we talk about it, I just go from like 0 to 100. I just go there because yeah, I'm passionate about this stuff. I've been there. I know the the essence of what it takes for anyone to break. I've seen the transformation in people. And it's like when I see it in somebody, but they're not seeing it, I just want to like, how come you don't see it? It's like, how come you're not doing it? Tell me why. Um, but that's at a high level. And again, like I can zero in on like the skills and everything that I believe help somebody to break through. But at that higher level, like I can go to Dilt's pyramid. And I don't know if we want to dive into that, but it's like, how do you align to change? You're all here to create an outcome in your business, right? And when you get that environment, your behavior, your skills, your belief system, how you see yourself, and you have a vision, a purpose of what you're, when all these things align to the outcome, you will create success. I'm not going to deviate too much, but I do want to dig in deeper, but I want to pause right now. I want to read some of the chat because I see that